Hello, welcome everyone. Let's do our yoga class today. The main focus is going to be on arms. So when you want to get your arms a little bit more conditioned, you want to feel a little bit stronger in your shoulders, shape your arms up a bit more, this is a class for you, okay? Let's get started. The first point is just to get your arms a little bit warm up. So starting with your wrists, as your arms are extended towards both sides, just do a little bit of a circling motion with your wrists. Good, now bend the elbows, move your arms, forearms up and down a few times. Good, that's starting up with your shoulders to get them warmed up too. Good, and now just draw circles in the air as you bend the elbows. Make sure you're making nice big circles. Good, a few times. Awesome, and then relax your arms down and shake it all out, move it all out. Okay, so let's move on our hands and knees. So tabletop is one of the base poses in yoga. If you're just going to modify it a little bit, you're going to move your knees. Instead of having your knees underneath your hip, you're going to move your knees a little bit back. It's up to you how far you go. The further you go, the harder it gets. Okay, hands are nice and open underneath your shoulders. Good, take a breath in, keep your spine long as you inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to go forward all the way down. Bend the elbows close to the body, move all the way down. And then inhale, lift back up. Lock the elbows and go all the way down. As you inhale, come up. As you exhale, you're going to go down. Always focus on keeping your elbows close to the body. Your elbows are facing back towards your body, back towards your knees. Good? Lift up. One more. All right, coming up. All right, if you need a little shake in between, relax your arms, but if you can't handle it, just stay in this position. And now breathe in and exhale. Relax your hip forward, bend the elbows, keep your hip nice and planted on the mat. Notice how you need to bend the elbows and keep pressing against the mat through your palms. Pull the shoulders back, inhale, exhale down. Inhale up, press against the mat, use your arm strength, mainly your biceps, and go down and coming up. You can feel it right away. The heat is coming. Your muscles are getting engaged there. Good. One more. All the way up. Good. And go all the way down. Now tuck the toes under, bend your knees and push back a little bit. Just keep your hip in the air. Relax your forearms down, forehead down. Give a little break to your body. And then as you go into the next pose, you lift your head up, coming into your first plank pose. Now in plank pose, as you keep your hands underneath your shoulders, extend one leg back at the time. Maybe that's just easier to get into a full expression, holding your whole body straight and strong, especially in the lower back area. Don't let the hip sink. Keep it up nice and straight. Just holding is enough. It's also working on your core too, but it's really great for arms and shoulders. Now going into side plank, left palm is underneath your left shoulder. Bring your right arm up. Make sure your palm is underneath the shoulder. Keep that long arm positioning. Breathe through. If this is too hard or you need a little break, left knee down. Breathe through. Good, let's switch. You're gonna bring your right palm underneath your right shoulder, left arm up, breathe through. Maintain, hold, watch for the hip, keeping it up and high too, nice and long, back to center. And this is a good time for you to take a little break if you want to, but if you are already getting into a good place with the practice later on, you hold the plank pose. Really good for your arms. Nice, even the core, right? Left palm underneath your left shoulder, right arm up. Breathe through. Switch the side. Right palm underneath your right shoulder, left arm up. Hold, breathe through a few times. Good. And back to center. And this is when you bend your elbows again close to the body and slowly go all the way down. Good. Relax your feet. Press into your palms again, coming up the same way like we did before. Keep your hip down, bend the elbows, move down and feel how you're pressing against your mat, working with your arm strength to do that. It's very good practice for your lower back and the core stretches too. And all the way down. Now tuck the toes, bend the knees, press back. Take a breath in and out. Good. Coming back to normal, breathing as many times as you need to. And now we're switching positioning. So you're going to have your feet to the side and roll back, sitting back on your sit bones and bring your feet forward. So this is called the reverse table. Again, very good for your arms. As you place your palms down underneath your shoulders, your fingers are facing towards your heels, towards the front. As you inhale, lift up. So when you are in reverse table, you're focusing on lifting the hip up, level 2. This time I want you first to work with your shoulders. Notice if your chest is sinking in. Lift the chest up, pull the shoulders back, hold, breathe through, and maintain the position. And if on the top of that you can lift the hip up higher, is great, but mainly focus on your shoulder and arm positioning. Keep your neck long, breathe through. And slowly exhale, release all the way down. Good. Let's do it again. Inhale, so focus on your shoulders and your arms. Lift, inhale. Exhale down. Keep the breathing. Lift. Inhale. Exhale down. Good. Now let's switch the leg positioning. Extend your legs forward to the front. Good. And now lifting your whole body up again. So try to do the same thing. It's a little bit harder, but if you're ready, let's do it. And then go all the way down. All right. And again, lift up. And all the way down. One more. Lift up. Pull the shoulders back. Press the chest hard up towards the ceiling. And all the way down. Good. And now cross your feet. Lift your arms up. Inhale. Relax your arms down. And give a good shake to both. All right. You definitely feel this one. And another one that is really nice, targeting mainly your triceps in this case, then you go back to hip width apart with your feet, hands underneath your shoulders, fingers facing forward, is when you don't worry too much about how high your hip is. Just technically bring your hip in the air. But what you're going to pay attention to is to bend the elbows that are moving all the way back behind you, not too much, and lock back in, straight arms. So notice you don't let your elbows to go out to the side. You let your elbows to go back behind you and lift up. It might not be a big movement. You may be not able to go down too much, but try and notice where you feel the strength in the arm, what you're working with. Lift up. One more. All the way down. Press up. Good. Relax down on your mat. Good. And again, shake it out. Definitely move it out. Good. And then just do final stretches. It feels good. Bring your right arm right across. Press into the elbow. Good. Stretch. Palm is on the back of your neck. Frame your head. Lean to the left a little bit. Feel it in your arms and your shoulders. It's a good quick workout to condition. Let's do the other side. Bend the left elbow. Good. Palm is on the back of your neck. Frame your head. Lean to the other side. Back to center. Extend and let go. I hope you enjoy the practice. See you next time.